you walked by, I hit you with sexy eyes. You looked through me as if I wasn't right. Oh no, you didn't just walk on through. It's time.
Hey, all, welcome to the Dragon's Lair. Oh, hold on, we're not out in the shop yet, are we? No, we're not. Still inside. Had another mail call. This one from Diablo 85. And I know what it is. We've been kibitzing back and forth over Shadow of Palms about it. So, but he emailed me. I would have loved to have had him send this via email. But a Diablo 85 shirt and white. God, I haven't had a white t-shirt in ages. But yeah. And it looks like the perfect size, Diablo. Wanted to give you a shout out and to say thank you. You know, I only have one bone to pick with you about the shirt. You didn't autograph it, bro. I mean, you're a big time YouTube star now. You got your own show and everything. You know, if you autographed it, I bet I could have sold it on eBay for a couple $100. I bet your signature is worth quite a bit of money. Gotta tease you a little bit, bro. But anyway, thank you for the shirt. It will get added directly to my collection I've got going. And I will wear it tomorrow. I'm not going to wear it today. I'm already dressed. So, but it will get worn. I'll wear it tomorrow and break it in out in the shop. So, wanted to say thank you. Now, speaking of the shop, let's head on out there and I'll show you what I've got going out there. Sit tight. Be right back. Okay, guys. Now we're out in the Dragon's Lair workshop. Sorry about that. Wasn't awake yet and I kind of screwed up downstairs. Before I get started on the pillars, wanted to take a moment to apologize for the vlog getting up so late. I normally upload it late Sunday nights, so it's ready for first thing Monday morning. And I didn't get last week's vlog uploaded until late Monday night. Reason being is Saturday night, my computer crapped out on me. I ended up having to take it in the shop, and I didn't get back until late Monday night, and everything got kind of delayed, so I apologize for that. And now on the pillars, if you remember right, I got all the carving and stuff done on them. And Awoken Nightmare had asked whether it was if I had carved the letters into all four sides. And yes, you can see another one there, there's one there, there's one there, and there's one underneath as well. So that point's done. My next step for for finishing these out here is taking these pieces. These are the pieces I cut for trim. And they're basically a 1 inch by 1 inch square that I beveled off one side, so it came down to a point. And I actually got about 5 of them done yesterday. It's not that hard to do. These I haven't gotten them cleaned up yet. Still got the tape on it. Once I get the tape off, I've got to come back through, and here on the corners, you'll notice my slopes don't meet. I got to go through and sand them down so the corners and stuff meet up. And that's just a little bit of sanding with some sandpaper. That doesn't take too long. The process I'm using for attaching the trim pieces onto the bases of the pillars, I decided to go with Gorilla Glue. I wanted to have something on there that I knew was going to hold real good. The Glen Gripper works great. This is the first project I've used it on, so I'm not overly familiar with it yet. And Gorilla Glue I've used before, so I know how it reacts, especially with foam. Once you attach something with Gorilla Glue, it don't come off. But basically what I am doing is I'm cutting each piece of trim to fit a side. I wet the surface down, this surface down. I put the Gorilla Glue on the trim piece, set it into place, and then to help clamp it on, I use a series of 3 to 5 toothpicks, the rounded type toothpicks. And once it's in place, I just basically put the toothpick on it and push it all the way in so it goes into this foam. In fact, I tap it down so it's the top of the toothpick is flush with the trim. And then I also, as an added measure, like you see here, I use some masking tape to go over the toothpicks to hold, to help hold the foam into place even more. And it seems to work really good. I didn't want to use clamps or anything, because if I use clamps, then it's likely to damage the trim pieces. So I'm trying to stay away from doing that. But anyway, that's my project for today. I've got 5 done. You can see a couple of more over there from yesterday. Sorry, itch. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate when that itches. Hate it when my eye itches. But anyway, I got 5 done yesterday. So that gives me 20 left to do. And I'm going to be spending my day out here today. I should get most of them done today. It does take slightly longer than I had planned. Welcome to the Wednesday segment. Oh, and Diablo. It fits. Thank you for the shirt, bro. I appreciate it. Yesterday I got in here and all the pieces have the trim on them now. They're glued on straight. Now I've got a cleanup process to do on them. One, I got to get the tape off, which is quick and simple. Second one, Gorilla Glue, as it dries and sets up, likes to bubble up and squeeze out a little bit. And so I have on all of them some cleaning to do after I get the tape off. I got to come through and get that off. They're not going to sit level. There's also some over here on the other side as well that needs to be kind of cleaned up. That's pretty much today's project, is getting these cleaned. If I have enough time before Tech Talk tonight over on Big Blue, I'll probably start putting some of the caps on too. But right now, I don't think I'm going to make it that far. It's going on 1 o'clock now, so it's probably going to be tomorrow before I get to the caps, if at all, because I have a feeling this is going to take a while. I'm sorry, I just realized, and you were looking at the same, I had the camera at the wrong angle. Just realized my clock was off. I forgot to set it forward. Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome to Saturday. So far, I haven't done squat out here in the shop. The weather's been so nice here, and our yard is a disaster area, so I've been focusing on doing yard work. I did get out here yesterday and spend some time, and I am ready for paint now. Let me show you what we did here. Here's one of our pillars. Ooh, lay that down, it's getting heavy. I went and took some press board. And I know, Widow, press board don't hold up to water real good. But I wanted a cap on the bottom down here. This is not glued on. I just got a couple of screws in here holding it on so I can replace it as needed. And the only time this is going to be around moisture at all is going to be through the part of the month of October when it's out in the haunt. The rest of the time these will be sitting up in the attic in a nice dry area. So that press board, I'm hoping, will hold up for a couple of years, and I can take it off and replace it, and that's no big deal. But it gives it a nice, firm, solid, level base. So we got that done yesterday, and it sits nice and square. And then we go up here, and we got our caps on, our tops. And these, I did a little bit different. You'll notice that round circle here. I ended up, I put Glen Gripper on the top of the pole, put the lid on there, and then I got to thinking I need to have some sort of weight on there or something to clap that cap onto place while it was drying. And I don't know, I didn't want to just sit here and do one pillar at a time and do one every 2 hours. I wanted to get these done. So I went and took a 3-inch long screw with a washer that size, a flat washer, and put it on and sucked it down that way to hold it on. And then filled it with some caulking, which is still in the process of drying. I caulked it yesterday and it's still a little soft. But anyway, for all intents and purposes, it's ready for paint now. And I'll switch over to these. You can see I got all the rest of them sitting here. They're all in the same state. The only other thing I got 2 other things I need to do to it yet, really, and I can do that just as I get ready to paint each one. One, I'm going to take once the caulking dries all the way, I'm going to take a piece of sandpaper and kind of rough this up so they match the skirting down at the bottom. I did the same thing. I just went over it lightly with a piece of sandpaper to, you know, so it wasn't such a smooth surface. I want a rough texture like it is over here where the saw blade was. I got to do that, and I can do that as I go to paint each one, so that's no problem. And then the other problem I didn't realize until today is right up here, right where the cap meets the post. There's a seam there, and I'm thinking I should get the caulking out and run a bead of caulking all the way around the pole, you know, to kind of hide that. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go ahead and get my base coat shot on these. And then once the base coat's dry, I'll come back through the caulking, and then I'll do that seam and let it dry. And then while it's drying, I can be working on other aspects of the pole, you know, with the painting. You know, because if I do it now, if I seal that seam now with the caulking, I'm going to end up having to let it dry. That'll be the only thing I'll be able to do on this, and then I'll have to sit overnight again until that caulking dries before I can paint it. And I want to get that base coat of paint on. And it'll be real easy to touch. I can come back with a real fine brush. It'll take a couple of seconds. I can just touch the caulking up, you know, once it's dried. So that's no big deal right there. So changing it. Normally I would go through, I'd get the caulking, all the building aspect done before I even touch the paint. But I'm not going to worry about this. I'm not with that caulking. But anyway, let's back up over here. Yeah, you get a nice look at the wall. There you go. In fact, why don't we take one of the pillars outside so you don't have it in a cluster. We'll take the one off the table. And we'll go outside here onto our junky patio. Thing sits pretty good. Doesn't want to wobble or wiggle. And we're going sideways again, guys. There we go. There's a look at the finished pillar, at least through the build stage. Now we gotta start adding colors and details to it, which I will be starting. I might get the base coat done tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow's my birthday, 17th. And I don't know what the family's got planned. They never do tell me ahead of time. So right now I'm guessing I probably won't get anything done tomorrow, so we will be officially starting paint on Monday for sure. And we'll get the base coat on. And then after the base coat's on, and base coat's going to be a flat gray. I'm going to cover the whole thing in flat gray. And then we'll be coming back. This will be a different color. The lettering in here will be a different color. The trim and the cap will be a different color. And I was figuring out yesterday it's going to be about 5 different colors on these things. So a lot of work. And detailing this area here is going to be a pain in the butt. The circles and the ovals are going to be gray. And then I'm going to be doing a dark blood red in between them here. And then I might come back with some black and actually outline each of them too. I don't know about the black yet. I'm still thinking about it. That's a lot of work. It took me so long to carve. It takes almost twice as long to paint them. But anyway, that's where I'm at right now. Also, now that I'm moving into paint, and like I was just saying, some of the aspects of the detailing is going to take so long. I may not have a vlog up once a week because I may not be making much progress. I'm pretty sure it's going to take me at least a week just to get this section painted, you know. And I don't want a 2-minute vlog. Hey, I'm still working on the detailing and leave it at that. So I may just skip a week, you know, and then put up a slightly longer vlog or something. I don't know. I know. I said slightly longer vlog, and I can hear you guys groaning out there. Anyway, that's all I've got for you now. If I get base coat shot on these tomorrow, I'll do a clip. If not, I'm going to call this one good and just say stay spooky out there, people. The luck of the Bliney Stone. You've got to kiss it. Someone in green. He's Irish. Kiss him. Have you ran across any wee people? Little ones with big pots of gold today. Happy St. Patty's Day, people. Dragon's Lair Workshop, and I lied in the last segment. I do have one more segment for you. It's Sunday. I was getting ready to head in the house and get this vlog uploaded onto my comm so I can get it edited. But I thought I would show you this. The paint stage has started. Now, I'm not going to put it outside and step back so you can get a further view of it. A bigger view. I will do that though and shrink the lens back. That'll help. And then all 25 now are all exactly the same color. Nice gray. But anyway, painting has officially started. With the space coat on, I get to come back. I think the next thing I'm going to be working on these are these in-between parts, in between the circles and the ovals here. Those are getting painted red. And I got a beautiful dark red to put in there. So I'm going to be doing that next. And basically subscriber shout outs. I've got probably about 8 or 9 new subscriptions to my channel. Notifications are sitting in my email box. And instead of sitting here, going downstairs, sitting up in front of the computer and naming each and every one of you beautiful people out there, I'm just going to say thank you for subscribing. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And go find someone of the opposite sex that's Irish and give them a big kiss. Make sure they're wearing green, though. You might get hit if they're not wearing green. But anyway, all comedy aside, thank you guys for subscribing. It's appreciated. I did get over to your channels and return the favor and subscribe to you. So I'm looking forward to seeing your vlogs. So anyway, with that, I am officially bringing this week's vlog to a close. See you in 1 to 2 weeks, people. Stay spooky out there.